Picture this. You are an ancient predator, a living, breathing dinosaur, really. You're a master of the ambush, wrapped in armor, and you've got the most powerful bite force in the entire animal kingdom. You are the king of the river. But are you really invincible? Today, we're going to find out. You know, for millions of years, your design has been honed, perfected for one thing: killing. But out here, in nature's brutal arena, every king eventually has to defend the throne. And we're about to meet the select few who can not only challenge you, but actually take you down. So, for this explainer, we're doing something a little different. You are the crocodile. We're going to put you right in the middle of the action, face to face with 6 of nature's absolute toughest animals. You're going to feel their attacks firsthand. This isn't just a list. This is your gauntlet. All right, your first challengers are coming from the feline family. And let me tell you, these guys are more than just powerful. They're smart, they're strategic, and they know that sometimes brute force just isn't going to cut it. First up, the king of the savannah, the lion. Weighing in at up to 550 pounds, its biggest advantage isn't just its bite, it's teamwork. The fight's happening on the riverbank. That's dangerous territory for everyone. You see a lone lion get a little too close to the water's edge, and you think, easy meal. You glide silently under the water, and then, bam! You explode from the surface. Your jaws, with all that incredible power, clamp down hard on the lion's leg. It lets out this deafening roar. But you're not worried. You've done this 1,000 times. This fight feels like it's over before it even started. Time for your signature move, the death roll. This is your go-to, right? A powerful spinning technique that's designed to literally rip limbs off bodies. But this opponent is different. On land, the lion's weight and sheer strength make it almost impossible to spin. So you think, okay, plan B, drag it into the water. But as you start to drag, the lion counters. It knows that armored back of yours is pretty much a fortress, so it starts looking for a weak spot. And it finds one. Let's zoom right in here. Its 2-inch claws dig deep into the soft, unarmored skin of your belly. The pain is just immense. It forces you to let go. And just like that, the tables have turned. Okay, so you survived the lion, but this gauntlet is far from over. Your next opponent is smaller, yeah, but it's got a weapon that feels like it was designed specifically to take you out. Let's bring in the Jaguar. Now look, your bite force is way, way stronger. It's not even close. But the Jaguar has a secret weapon. It has the strongest bite of any big cat for its size, around 1,500 psi, and more importantly, it knows exactly where to put that pressure. This fight starts before you even realize you're in one. You're just basking on the riverbank, soaking up some sun. Meanwhile, the Jaguar, an absolute master of stealth, is using the jungle as cover. You don't see it. You don't hear it. You have no idea it's even there. And then it pounces, landing right on your back. But unlike the lion, it's not going for your neck, it's not going for your belly. Let's see this in slow motion. Its teeth are basically designed to pierce armor and bone. In a move no other big cat even tries, it bites directly through your skull, straight to the brain. Game over, in seconds. The last big cat you'll face in this gauntlet is the biggest and most powerful of them all. And this is an animal that has learned, over generations, that a big reptile like you can be a good source of food. I mean, at up to 660 pounds, the tiger is a true heavyweight. And while its bite isn't quite as specialized as the Jaguar's, its strategy is every bit as deadly. It has figured out your one ancient fatal flaw. The tiger attacks from behind, landing on your back and digging in with its massive claws so you can't shake it off. Its jaws don't go for the skull. They go for the one soft, vulnerable spot every crocodile has, right at the back of the neck, just behind that armored plate. One crushing bite severs your spinal cord. It's like flipping a switch. Your whole nervous system just shuts down instantly. So you've survived the precision of the big cats, but now you face pure raw power. These next opponents don't bother looking for weak points. They just make their own.
The hippopotamus. Seriously, don't let that goofy look fool you. This is easily one of the most dangerous and aggressive animals in all of Africa. It weighs over 3 tons, and those 20-inch tusks, they are not for show.
You've made a fatal mistake. You entered its territory. and it charges. You might be quick enough to dodge the first time, but a hippo has way more stamina than you do. And when its jaws finally clamp down, the force is just devastating. Let's slow this down. Those armored scoots on your back, the ones that protect you from everything, they shatter like glass. Its huge tusks pierce straight through your body, crushing everything inside. Against this kind of weight and power, your armor means nothing.
Okay, your next opponent has no teeth, no claws, at least not for killing. It's just a living rope of pure muscle, and it's one of the few creatures that's just as comfortable in the water as you are. The anaconda strikes out from the murky water. Its hundreds of sharp, backward-facing teeth sink in just to get a good grip. Then the coiling starts. It wraps its massive, muscular body all around you. You try to bite, you try to thrash, but it's like fighting a giant car tire. And here's the terrifying part. With every single breath you exhale, the snake just tightens its grip. It crushes the air right out of your lungs until you just can't breathe in anymore. It's a slow, awful, and totally inescapable way to go. For our final round, you're going to venture out of the river mouth and into the open ocean. As a saltwater crocodile, you're the only one of your kind who can even handle this. But out here, you are not the apex predator. This last battle against a great white shark, it's all about one thing: location, location, location. In the shallow, murky waters of a river mouth, you've got the advantage. You're more agile, the shark can't really maneuver, you probably win that one. But out here, in the deep blue, oh, the tables turn completely. You're looking around and then you see it, a shadow rocketing up from the depths. The shark's classic ambush from below is just too fast. Its bite tears a massive chunk of flesh, causing catastrophic blood loss. In its world, you really don't stand a chance. And the gauntlet is complete. You've gone up against 6 of nature's most elite killers, and every single one of them has found a crack in your supposedly invincible armor. So, what have we learned? Well, this gauntlet revealed all your secrets. That soft underbelly is a huge target. Your spine is exposed right behind your head. Specialized hunters, like the Jaguar, can go right through your skull. You don't have the stamina for a long, drawn-out fight, and your power really depends on the situation and the environment. Even your best moves, the ambush and the death roll, can be outsmarted. So it seems that even for an ancient predator, one that's been perfected over millions of years, there's just no such thing as being invincible. It really makes you wonder. In a world full of specialized killers and home field advantages, does the whole idea of a single king even make sense?